had a college draft in February. Now it's kind of like the the CFL's draft, in that these guys can go and play in the NFL, but they basically have these guys' rights, and if they don't get drafted or they don't get picked up, then they can make their way to a USFL roster. So it's more kind of a rights kind of thing. So they had a format, 8 teams selecting a total of 80 players across 10 rounds. Note the New Jersey Generals draft position penalized for violating offseason roster management rules. So we don't know about that. So here's the draft order. So the Michigan Panthers were first. Jared Horst, offensive tackle from Michigan State, followed by the Maulers. Got Lindsey Scott, Jr., a quarterback from Incarnate Word. Houston Gamblers, Chase Bryce, a QB from Appalachian State. Mason Brooks, offensive tackle, went to the Showboats. Breakers got Tyler Scott, wide receiver from Cincinnati. Stars got Alfred Edwards, the third offensive tackle. With the 7th pick, the Stallions got Kadeem Telford, offensive tackle from UAB, local product. Round 2, Panthers got Tanner Morgan, a QB from Minnesota. Maulers got Malik Ham, a defensive end from Lafayette. Gamblers, Justin Ford, a cornerback from Montana. With the 11th pick, Memphis Showboats got Isaiah Bolden, a cornerback from Jackson State. Breakers got Noah Taylor, an edge rusher from Virginia. Stars got Anderson Hardy, offensive tackle, Appalachian State. Stallions got Quentin Barrow, offensive tackle, Grand Valley State. And then the Generals got Adrian Martinez, a quarterback from Kansas State. That takes out round 2. Round 3, Panthers Santrell Latham, linebacker from Southern Miss. Maulers got Traquan Dorsey, offensive line from St. Francis. Gamblers, Joseph Fisher, offensive guard from Shepherd. Showboats, Brevin Allen, defensive end from Campbell. Breakers, DJ Ivy, a cornerback from Miami of Florida. Stars, Isaiah Moore, offensive tackle from Temple. Birmingham Stallions got Malik Cunningham, quarterback from Louisville. And then the New Jersey Generals got J.J. Holman, a wide receiver from Tennessee State. That's round 3. Round 4, Panthers got DJ Scalif, offensive line from Miami, Florida. Maulers for Orlando Jordan, a cornerback from Southeast Louisiana. Gamblers, Scott Matlock, a defensive tackle from Boise State. Showboats, Benny Sapp III, a DB from Northern Iowa. Breakers, Keaton Mitchell, a running back from East Carolina. Stars got Truman Jones, a defensive end from Harvard. Birmingham Stallions, Darius Davis, a wide receiver from TCU. And then the Generals got Victor Jones, defensive end from Akron. That is round 4. Round 5, Panthers got Deshaun White, a linebacker from Oklahoma. Maulers, Isaiah Land, edge from Florida A&M. Gamblers, Jeffrey Johnson, defensive tackle, Oklahoma. Showboats, Michael Ezeki, tight end from UCLA, probably the first tight end. Isaiah Moore, linebacker, NC State, goes to the Breakers. Earl Bostick, Jr., offensive tackle from Kansas, to the Stars. Stallions get Zeke Vanderberg, linebacker from Illinois State. And the Generals, DeJohn Warren, cornerback from Jackson State. So another Jackson State player heading to the USFL, potentially, if they don't get drafted in the NFL. Michigan Panthers, Levi Russo-Bell, a defensive tackle from Texas State. Maulers, Nash Jensen, offensive guard, North Dakota State. Gamblers, Keenan Isaac, cornerback from Alabama State. Showboats, Jerome Carvin, offensive guard, Tennessee. Breakers, Dante Stills, defensive line from West Virginia. Generals, Derek Tucker, safety, Texas Southern. Stars get Jose Ramirez, defensive end, Eastern Michigan. And the Stallions get Corby Swordsdahl, offensive tackle from William and Mary. Got to load up on the offensive line. There's no doubt about that. 7th round of the college draft, the Panthers get Gunnar Oaks, tight end from Eastern Michigan. Maulers got Taylor Grimes, wide receiver from Incarnate Word. Gamblers got Alex Jensen, offensive tackle, South Dakota. Showboats, Naheim Sheldon, a cornerback from San Jose State. Breakers got Darius Hagens, a running back from Virginia State. Generals, Jeremiah McDaniel, defensive end from North Carolina A&T. Stars, DeMontre Jacobs, offensive tackle of South Florida. And the Stallions, Grant DeBow, wide receiver from Charlotte. And then the 8th round, Panthers, Andrew Farmer, outside linebacker from Lane College. Maulers get C.J. Turner, wide receiver, Southeastern Louisiana. Gamblers, Brady Russell, a tight end from Colorado. Memphis Showboats, Trey Shropshire, a wide receiver from UAB. Jake Bobo, a tight end wide receiver from UCLA, goes to the Breakers. Punter, Adam Korsak, a punter from Rutgers, goes to the New Jersey Generals. He is the 2022 Ray Guy Award winner, given to the nation's best punter. Philadelphia Stars, Trey Botts, defensive line at Colorado State Pueblo. Stallions get Mark Evans, the second, an offensive guard from Arkansas Plain Bluff. Round 9, getting to the end here. Panthers take Chim Okafor, offensive tackle, Benedictine. Maulers get Jacob Slade, defensive tackle, Michigan State. Gamblers, Jason Taylor, the second safety, Oklahoma State. Showboats, Silas DeZanzi, offensive tackle, Virginia Tech. Go Hokies. Breakers, Alex Polowaski, offensive tackle, Illinois. Generals, Jalen Holston, running back, Virginia Tech. Yeah, go Hokies. Stars get Destin Mack, a cornerback from Citadel. Stallions, B.J. Thompson, defensive end, Austin FP. Stephen F. Austin, I meant. And finally, the final round of the college draft, the Michigan Panthers, Sidy Sow, offensive guard, Eastern Michigan. Maulers take first kicker, Ethan Evans, a kicker from Wingate. Colby Reeder, linebacker, Iowa State, goes to the Gamblers. Showboats, Antonio Fletcher, safety of Southern Illinois. Breakers, Tyler Baker-Williams, a cornerback from NC State. Generals get Nick Zakeko, a long snapper, there you go, from Purdue. Dre Terry, linebacker, Alabama A&M, goes to the Stars. Stallions, Sterling Thomas, the fifth, cornerback from UAB. Finally, the Generals take Ray Estes, a cornerback from Grambling State. So there is the full draft of the college draft. Now remember, these guys are going to try to get their way into the NFL, but the USFL has their rights going into the next season, or going into the season. So if these players choose to, they can be part of these teams rather than kind of being in a free agent pool, which is kind of what's kind of going on right now. But I think this is a cool way for the USFL to do it. And, you know, they had the draft online. And I think having a draft every year, I think is definitely generates fan interest. So kudos to the USFL on this one.